I'm Eckhard. I was born in Germany and I was always eager to come to China since I was 20. I went to the Middle East, India and Hong Kong. Finally, I got a chance in 2002 to come to work here in Ningbo.
In 2018, Ningbo Folks program documented Eckhard's story for the first time. After finishing his journey across half of the globe, Eckhard and his wife officially started their work and life in Ningbo in 2002. Eckhard, who is naturally cheerful and sociable, quickly established a circle of friends in the local area, and then became a bridge and hub for foreigners in Ningbo to communicate, actively integrate into the city, and engage in charity events.
And this was a very, traveling with detours. Our plan was already in the very beginning to come to China because China somehow fascinated us. So we said when we come here in China to Ningbo, and this we know they are small foreigners, and even Lao time was not yet existing. We said, okay, let's find a way how to connect with people. And this is the time when the expat dinners were created.
So speaking of those, like the expat dinner things, and I remember there was a name of it, which is called like Wednesday dinner.
Of course. So we were starting to create our network, and some Wednesday dinners we were 100 people or more, because we wanted to be more than just sitting together and eating, which is always important. But we did some charity.
Yes,
at that time there was some challenges coming, the Sichuan earthquake, then there was a flooding period, there was some challenges for the China community. So we spontaneously decided to do something.
Sure. In 2008, and I remember that you received the Camellia Award from the Ningbo municipal government. What does that mean to you?
First of all, I was completely surprised, and then I got this Camilla, the Ningbo Camilla Award, which was really, really honoring. And it gave me the internal mental support to say, okay, I'm obviously doing the right thing. So from that, it was like the fueling my activities and creating more love even to Ningbo.
In 2016, Eckhard's wife, Evelyn, who had accompanied him for more than 20 years, was diagnosed with a lung cancer. During the days of fighting against the disease, the couple still insisted on participating in charity activities. In 2019, Evelyn eventually passed away. After gradually emerging from grief, Eckhard also embarked on a new direction in life.
So I know after Evelyn passed away, and you have like 5 years, right? That was 2019. You got 5 years to focus on a new direction. What is that?
Life has different shades or different situations where you have to make decisions. And Evelyn was fighting against the cancer for almost 4 years. So which it later for me said, even she couldn't reach her goal to survive, but it is something, if you fight for something, at least you have the opportunity to win. So when Evelyn was gone, I had to make the decision what to do. To start again and say, okay, now it is my life I have to focus on. And there's several things happened. First of all, I started to develop an old project, which actually in 1986 already I registered a patent for coffee. A special way how to serve coffee, basically like a coffee in the filter bag. In 2018 or after that time when it started, I said, okay, coffee is something I'm very much interested in. And I have the background knowledge. But I also know just opening a coffee shop is not the key point. And with my technology background, I said, okay, we do the coffee robots.
So you want to combine those?
And I didn't know what I'm getting into. It was really a tough challenge in many ways. But finally we succeeded. We have the coffee robots. We have different generations already now in the fourth generation with AI being able to be implemented and so on.
As a German engineer who loves coffee, while developing coffee robots, Eckhard also co-founded the Eckhard brand with like-minded partners to vigorously promote coffee culture. This year, Eckhard also published a book called Ningbo Chronicles, revealing his 20-year life in Ningbo and preserving his emotional connection with the city in words.
And actually, this is the story. One part is the life in Ningbo, how I experienced the first days shopping and all these problems. Then here, for example, let's say the National Day event.
Ningbo Life.
Yeah, and Ningbo Life. We have different things. Ningbo culture.
Yeah.
Why Ningbo is the way it is. I even go back to the days where many people don't know how important Ningbo was in South Song Dynasty. And Dongqian Lake, why it is made, and the bridge from Ningbo to the other side. I don't want to say Shanghai because it's not Shanghai, but to the other side of the Hangzhou Bay. There's so many things inside, and some suggestions how people can spend time in Siming Mountains to visit historical places.
Yeah.
Many, I'm sure, they don't know, and if they know, if they go there, they might not know the whole story behind. So I explain as much I know about it.
Yeah. Yeah. To me, it looks like a gift from you to the city. What's your new plan or expectation of the next maybe years?
Keep busy, definitely. Actually, beside that book, meanwhile, I have written some more books, and one about the whole history of the China culture, which will be published on Amazon. So I have to see how to get it back to China one day in the publication process, and some books about personal development. So the book writing is now ongoing, very important in my life. Of course, the trading business, we're looking to support developments in the maritime-related industry in Ningbo, which will be benefiting from Ningbo definitely.
Yeah.
And of course, here this building, the BIC, Business Incubation Center, as we call it, and I still have so many things to do.
Yes. So after 22 years here, and you're working, you're living, you're experiencing maybe, well, the huge part of your life here in Ningbo, what you want to say to the city?
Okay, let's say it this way. I'm actually living in Ningbo longer than in my native hometown. I lived only 18 years, so definitely Ningbo is my new home. At least my home away from home, as I always say that. And my heart is in Ningbo. It's here, my life. And I always want to say it's not the commercial thing only. It's the people, Ningbo place, the location, the way how Ningbo has developed.
Thank you very much. And be busy, keep healthy, and keep happy
and
here.
Keep healthy.
Yes.